It's just about time for some American football in front of this fired-up crowd here at London's Wembley Stadium. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. Well, some wintry football ahead of us as it's all teed up and ready. And off we go from Wembley. He fields it from the 8. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young, talented quarterback in his first season out of Arkansas.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Looking to throw right away. They're taking a shot on this first play. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. They're going to try and throw it here. The throw finds Jamar Chase. Hits the 20. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So the Giants have to get set for that first drive. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do. And they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, this is a very worrying start to this game.
The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back on second and goal. He rolls to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Rams take a 13-0 lead.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. He showed you right there. When there's not, well, this kid can run.
Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. His first throw is an interception. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Rams take over after returning it inside the red zone. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams take a 20-zip lead.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Rams push their lead to 21-zip already.
Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants offense all set to get started. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. So 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense.
Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And we might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a 1st and goal. Okay, then tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. Flush out out to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Rams are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. His QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead.
Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer. Because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way. And as a competitor, you
In trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. They find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of it. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. He's going to throw it. And they get to him again. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
3rd and long.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams blowing them out now, 34-zip. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Case. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
On the return, here comes Olszewski. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They go, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
That's a live football. It is bouncing near the goal line. Oh, and they scoop it up. Gotta get it. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. Well, Brock, you know that I like to spin positive. So at the very least, they were able to get to that fumble and only give up 2. Easily could have been 6 there.
Well, why don't you haul down to the field and tell those defenders to be positive, too? Because some of their body language is a little dejected. I get it. You wanted 6 points once that ball hit the deck. But cheer up, boys. 2 points in possession, that's not bad either.
They clearly haven't been giving his running ability the respect it deserves, considering what he's been able to do to them on the ground thus far.
If you want to destroy the morale of a defense, have a running quarterback like this. Because you can do so many things right, but this is the X factor you can't contain.
Ready? Go!
First down, play action. Gets everything he has under this one. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinals.
Pass play now. He's going to try another deep one here. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams swell their first quarter by 6. It's a Puka-Nakua touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
44. Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they come back out to the field with something to prove, Brock. You've told me before that it is embarrassing to give up a safety.
It's a little hard, Kate, to run off the field and look at your defensive mates as you've given up 2 points on offense. So, yeah, the last thing they want to do is do that again and instead turn this momentum around.
Run kicks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Going play action with Darts. And this bullet falls to the ground. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Darts pass
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. They go play action on first down. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. He's trying to go deep again. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. And they're all the way across midfield before he was brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now it's second down. Looking in the air here. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's keeping it. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams blowing them out in this opening quarter.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He lost the football. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Let's go to the ground here. Tracy. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. It's coming. Here's Darts. Dialing up a receiver screen. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
Dark from the pistol. He's got massive hits. The ball's out. Picked up by the Rams. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. I'll throw it. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, third and long. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Take it off with it again. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And that run makes some history for him. He's now topped the previous record for rushing in a game by a QB. The previous mark of 181 was held by Colin Kaepernick since those 2013 playoffs, and the mantle now belongs to this guy. And whatever total he reaches before the end of this one. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead.
Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet. It's scooped up by the Rams. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Now he takes it, moving on into the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams grow their lead off the turnover. For the point after, here's Aubrey. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
65. Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet.
18 Cardinals.
Here's Tracy on first down. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 20-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. He loses it again. Picked up by the Rams. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, man. Yet again, Brock, an inability to hang on to the football. I'm just going to guess might be working a little harder on ball security next week. 3rd straight series they put it on the turf.
Yeah, maybe.
And they take this in for the score. The Rams capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Okay, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback that can score it with his legs.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. A whole lot to nothing is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys. Everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Wow, it's free again! Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. They'll go play action. Buying some time right. He's running with it. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Now here he goes again. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. On the move, headed right. He calls his own number again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Back to throw. Buying some time left. He's keeping it again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Getting out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams ballooning the first half lead even further. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On the return, here comes Olszewski. Lost control of another one. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Rams running away with it in the 2nd quarter. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
6. Giants nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. Loses it again. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Rams continue dominating in our opening half. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Devin Singletary on the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Rams making this a laugher before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the New York offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Throwing on first down. It starts. Wow, it's free again! And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Back to the line they come, second down. Here's a throw. He stays up. He's keeping it. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grow their lead on the turnover.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. Loses it again. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up now.
It's second down.
Throwing it on second down. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Working quickly here.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. And he will have a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams ballooning the first half lead even further. Good on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say cheerio from London.